Hi students, welcome back to all 4 learning classes. In this session, I am going to discuss about partial fractions. Already in last class we started the type 1 partial fractions in type 1. Okay. First, if f of x by g of x is a rational function and it is a proper or improper, it is a rational, then it is proper or improper. If the degree of numerator is less than degree of denominator, it is said to be proper. If degree of numerator is equal degree of denominator or more than, then it is said to be improper fraction. Now in this case, we divide the f of x by g of x into partial fractions when f of x by g of x is proper fraction. Okay, in type 1 already we discussed about this value. In type 1, if f of x by g of x is a proper fraction and denominator g of x contains non-repeated linear factors. What are the linear factors? Linear factors are in the form of ax plus b, a1x plus b1, a2x plus b2, first degree equations. These are said to be non-repeated linear factors. What are the repeated linear factors? Suppose ax plus b whole square. That means ax plus b into x plus b. It is 2 times repeated. It is said to be repeated linear factor. Whole cube. What is this? This is said to be repeated linear factor of order 3. Okay. Now, in last class we discussed about the partial fractions of the non-repeated linear factors when denominator contains non-repeated linear factors. Okay. Please write the examples. Example 1. Resolve 2x plus 3 by x plus 1 into x minus 3 into partial fractions. Resolve 2x plus 3 by x plus 1 into x minus 3 into partial fractions. Here, what is the rational fraction? 2x plus 3 by x plus 1 into x minus 3. Okay. Here, numerator degree is 1, denominator degree is 2. So, it is proper. First, you identify it is proper or improper. It is proper. And denominator contains 2 linear values and these 2 linear values are not repeated. For every linear factor, we get one of the partial fraction. Here 2 values. So, there will be 2 partial fractions. So, first value is a by x plus 1. Second value is b by x minus 3. Now, we find the values of ab. Put 2x plus 3 by x plus 1 into x minus 3 is equal to a by x plus 1 plus b by x minus 3. Okay. After LCM, it can be reduced into 2x plus 3 by x plus 1 into x minus 3 is equal to x plus 1 into x minus 3. Okay. That means a of x minus 3 plus b of x plus 1. After these 2 denominators are cancelled, that implies 2x plus 3 is equal to a of x minus 3 plus b of x plus 1. Say this value is 1, this value is 2. Okay. For getting a and b, by equating like terms on both sides, we get ab. Or simply put x is equal to minus 1 in this equation. For getting a, this value must be 0. That means x plus 1 is equal to 0 means x is equal to minus 1. For getting a, put x is equal to minus 1. Put x is equal to minus 1 in equation 1. Then we get 2 into minus 1 means minus 2 plus 3. That means 1 is equal to a of minus 1 minus 3 means minus 4 plus b of minus 1 plus 1 means 0. That means this value is 0. That implies finally we get a is equal to, what is the value of a? A is equal to 1 by minus 1 by 4. 4a minus 4a is equal to 1. That means a is equal to minus 1 by 4. Similarly, for getting b, put x is equal to 3. Put x is equal to 3 in equation 2. Then put x is equal to 3 in equation 2. 2 into 3, 6. 6 plus 3, 9 is equal to, what is the value? A into 3 minus 3 means 0 plus b of 4. That implies b is equal to 9 by 4. Now we find the values of AB. Substitute these values in equation 1, we get the partial fractions. Therefore, 2x plus 3 by x plus 1 into x minus 3 is equal to, substitute these values in equation 1. A means minus 1 by 4. That means minus 1 by 4 into x plus 1 plus, what is the value of b? 9 by 4 into x minus 3. It is the partial fraction, required partial fractions. These are the required partial fractions. Please note this value. Next, second method, alternative method. To find the AB, we use this method, alternative method. It is the regular method. For getting A, by direct substitution of, for getting A, Put x is equal to minus 1. Please observe this value. Yet x is equal to minus 1. What is the value of a? By direct substitution of x is equal to minus 1 in numerator of LHS. That means f of x by g of x is the given rational function. So substitute this value in fx numerator. That means 2 of minus 1. That means minus 2 plus 3 by, leave this value. Remaining terms, remaining partial fractions, substitute this value, remaining partial fraction denominator values. Substitute the values in denominators. That means what is this value? Minus 1, minus 1, minus 3, minus 1, minus 3. That is equal to what is that value? Minus 2 plus 3 means 1 by minus 4. That is equal to minus 1 by 4. Please observe this value. Here a is the value, minus 1 by 4. Once again, substitute the value of x for getting a. Put x is equal to minus 1 in numerator of LHS. So you take numerator value minus 2 plus 3. And all denominators of this partial fraction. Here there is only one, in addition to this, there is only one partial fraction. So substitute this in this equation. That means minus 1, minus 3. That is equal to minus 1 by 4. For getting b, put x is equal to 3. At x is equal to 3, what is the value of b? X is equal, substitute the value of x is equal to 3 in numerator and the remaining terms in denominator. Okay. So x is equal to 3 means 2 into 3. That means 6 plus 3 by 3 plus 1, that is equal to 9 by 4. Please observe this value p, 9 by 4. Okay. By direct substitution of these values we get AB. Okay. Please note this value. Next, example 2. Example 2. Resolve 3x plus 7 by x minus 1 into x plus 2 into x plus 3 into partial fractions. Put 3x plus 7 by x minus 1 into x plus 2 into x plus 3 is equal to, here how many factors are there denominator? 3 factors. So for every linear factor there will be one partial fraction. So first one is a by x minus 1 plus second one is b by x plus 2 plus third one is c by x plus 3. Okay. Now we find ABC. First method. By equating the numerators we get 3x plus 7. After LCM we get 3x plus 7 is equal to a of x plus 2 into x plus 3 plus b of x minus 1 into x plus 3 plus c of x minus 1 into x plus 2. It is equation number 2. It is equation number 1. First we find ABC. For getting a, put x is equal to what is the value? 1. In this equation we get the result a. Please observe this value. Put x is equal to 1 in this equation. 10 is equal to what is the value? A of 3 into 4 plus 1 minus 1 0. 1 minus 1 0. 0 plus 0. That means a is equal to what is the value of a? A is equal to 10 by 12. That means 5 by 6. Similarly, put x is equal to minus 2, we get b value. Put x is equal to minus 3, we get c value. Substitute these values in that equation. In shortcut method, for getting a, what is the value? At x is equal to 1, what is the direct value for a? It is not necessary. Second method. At x is equal to 1, what is the value of a? A is equal to, put x is equal to 1 in numerator of LHS. That means 3 plus 7 by, substitute the value of x is equal to 1 in all the remaining denominators. That means 1 plus 2, 3 into, next 1 plus 3, 4. That is equal to 10 by 12. That is equal to 5 by 6. Okay. Next, put x is equal to minus 2. Then we get b. At x is equal to minus 3, we get c. Find the value of b. At x is equal to minus 2, substitute this value. 3 into minus 2 means minus 6 plus 7. That means 1 by minus 2 minus 1 means minus 3 into minus 2 plus 3 means 1. Okay, that is equal to minus 1 by 3. It is the value of b. Next, what is the value of c? At x is equal to minus 3, c. 3 into minus 3 means minus 9 plus 7. That means minus 9 plus 7 means minus 2 by, put x is equal to minus 3 and the remaining two values means these two values. Okay, minus 3 minus 1 means minus 4 into minus 3 plus 2 means minus 1. What is this value? Substitute these values in this equation, we get the partial fractions. Very, very, very important. Okay, next, type 2. In type 1, f of x by g of x is a proper and denominator g of x contains non-repeated linear factors. Type 2. When the denominator contains repeated linear factors. Denominator contains repeated linear factors. What are the repeated linear factors? Suppose the problem is in this way: 1 by x plus 1 into x by x plus 1 into x plus 2. Here x plus 1 is one of the linear factor. It is non-repeated only one time. Its power is 1. X plus 2 is non-repeated. So a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 2. Suppose the problem is in this way: a by x plus 1 whole square, a by x plus 2 whole cube. In this case, x plus 1 is repeated 2 times. It is said to be repeated linear factor. X plus 2 whole cube means x plus 2 is repeated 3 times. It is said to be repeated linear factor. Suppose the linear factor is in this way: ax plus b whole power n. Denominator contains one of the repeated linear factor ax plus b whole power n. For every linear factor of repeated linear factor of ax plus b whole power n, there will be n partial fractions. There will be n partial fractions. Here, suppose degree is 2, we get 2 partial fractions. Here degree is 3, we get 3 partial fractions for this value. Okay, in this case, the each partial fraction is in the form of a1 by ax plus b plus a2 by ax plus b whole square plus a3 by ax plus b whole cube. What is the last term? an by ax plus b whole power n. After LCM, the LCM is ax plus b whole power n. So by using this value, we find the partial fractions. Okay, please note the value. When the denominator contains repeated linear factors. Repeated linear factors. Let f of x by g of x be the proper fraction. Let f of x by g of x be the proper fraction, and g of x contains, that means the denominator, g of x contains repeated linear factors. Then for every linear factor of ax plus b whole power n, then for every linear factor of ax plus b whole power n, there will be n partial fractions. There will be n partial fractions. They are a1 by ax plus b plus a2 by ax plus b whole square plus a3 by ax plus b whole cube plus 1 an by ax plus b whole power n, where a1, a2, so on an are constants which are to be determined. a1, a2, a3, so on an are constants which are to be determined. For example, the question is in this way: 1 by x plus 1 into x plus 2 whole square. Please observe this fraction, rational fraction. Numerator degree is 0, denominator degree is 3. So it is proper. Here x plus 1 is non-repeated. X plus 1 only one time appears. So it is non-repeated. X plus 2 whole square means x plus 2 into x plus 2. It appears 2 times. Repeated linear factor. So it is non-repeated. So it has only one partial fraction. It is repeated how many times? 2 times. So this having 2 partial fractions. So it can be resolved into a by x plus 1 plus, what are the partial fractions for this value? b by x plus 2 plus c by x plus 2 whole square, where a, b, c are constants which are to be determined. Okay, please note this value. Example 1: 1 by x plus 1 into x plus 2 whole square is equal to a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 2 plus c by x plus 2 whole square, where a, b, c are constants which are to be determined. Suppose the problem is in this way. Please write just partial fractions. X square by x plus 1 into x minus 2 whole square into x minus 3 whole cube. Here x plus 1 is non-repeated. It has only one partial fraction. It is repeated. How many partial fractions? 2. Here 3. Total partial fraction 3 plus 2 plus 1. That means 6. What are the partial fractions? A by x plus 1 plus b by x minus 2 plus c by x minus 2 whole square. Okay, x minus 2 whole square partial fractions are 2. Next, it has 3 plus d by x minus 3 plus e by x minus 3 whole square plus f by x minus 3 whole cube, where a, b, c, d, f are constants which are to be determined. Please note these values. Next, write some of the examples. Resolve first one, x square minus x plus 1 by x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square into partial fractions. Resolve x square minus x plus 1 by x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square into partial fractions. First one, x square minus x plus 1 by x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square into partial fractions. First, please observe the degree of the numerator. It is degree is 2. Denominator degree is 1 into 1 plus 2. That means 3. It is proper. Please observe the terms in the denominator. X plus 1 is non-repeated. X minus 1 whole square is repeated. And that is, it is type 1 and type 2. That means it is both type 1 and type 2. Okay. Combination of type 1 and type 2. That means, so put x square minus x plus 1 by x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square is equal to, what are the partial fractions for x plus 1? A by x plus 1 plus b by x minus 1 plus c by x minus 1 whole square. Okay, first we write this value. Now we find ABC. A by x plus 1 plus b by x minus 1 plus c by x minus 1 whole square. Okay, that implies after LCM it can be reduced into x square minus x plus 1 by x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square is equal to, what is the LCM? X plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square. That means a of x minus 1 whole square plus b of x plus 1 into x minus 1 plus c of x minus 1. By equating the numerators, denominator cancel. X square minus x plus 1 is equal to a of x minus 1 whole square plus b of x plus 1 into x minus 1 plus c of x minus 1. It is equation number 2. For getting ABC, put x is equal to minus 1. Put x is equal to minus 1 in equation 2. What is the value? Minus 1 whole square means 1 plus 1 plus 1. That means 3 is equal to, this value is a into minus 1 means minus 2 whole square 4 plus b into 0, c into plus x is at x is equal to minus 1. This value, okay, this value is x plus 1, sorry. LCM, after LCM we get, this is x plus 1. Please observe this value. So put x is equal to minus 1. This value c into 0 means 0 plus 0 plus 0. What is the value of a? A is equal to 3 by 4. A is equal to 3 by 4. Okay. Next, put x is equal to, next value, x is equal to 1 in this equation. Put x is equal to 1 in this equation 2. We get 1 minus 1 plus 1 means 1 is equal to, this value 0, this value 0, c of 2. Okay, that means c is equal to 1 by 2. Here please observe the values. Critical points, these are said to be critical points. Here minus 1, 1. These two values, forget, by substituting these values we get only 2 values. But here constant values are 3. For getting the third constant, we compare the constant terms or x square coefficients or anything. Okay, in this case, by comparing the constant terms or x square coefficients, simply by comparing x square coefficients in equation 2, what is the x square coefficient in this case? 1. Okay, here what is the x square coefficient? X minus 1 whole square means x square minus 2x plus 1. X square coefficient is a. Here what is the x square coefficient? X into x means x square plus b. A plus b is equal to 1. Already we find AC. Substitute the value of a in this equation, we get b. Okay, that means what is the value of b? B is equal to 1 minus a. That means 1 minus a value 3 by 4. That is equal to 1 by 4. Finally, we get ABC. Substitute the values of ABC in this equation. Now, what is the value of A? A means 3 by 4. So, this can be reduced into 3 by 4 into x plus 1. So, finally, the partial fractions are, these values are 3 by 4 into x plus 1. Next, what is the value of B? B is equal to 1 by 4. That means 1 by 4 into x minus 1 plus what is the value of C? 1 by 2 into x minus 1 whole square. These are the partial fractions for the given rational fraction. Okay, please note this value. Next, second one. Resolve 2x square plus 2x plus 1 by x cube plus x square. Sorry, it is type 3, not this value. Please note this value. Example 2. Example 2. Right. Resolve x square plus 5x plus 7 by x minus 1 whole cube into partial fractions. X square plus 5x plus 7 by x minus 1 whole cube. Please observe the denominator. It is the repeated linear factor of order 3. Actually, it can be resolved into three partial fractions. They are a by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 1 whole square plus c by x minus 1 whole cube. After LCM, equating the numerators, then we find the values of ABC. This is the method. Okay. After equating the numerators, we get, let this value is equal to, say this is equation 1. Let x square plus 5x plus 7 by x minus 1 whole cube is equal to this value. Any doubt in this value? Here it is the repeated linear factor of order 3. So we get 3 linear factors. 3 factors. Okay. After equating the numerators, x square plus 5x plus 7 is equal to a of x minus 1 whole square plus b of x minus 1 plus c. LCM is x minus 1 whole cube. A of x minus 1 whole square, b of x minus 1 plus c. Okay, it is equation number 2. Okay, put x is equal to 1 in this equation. Put x is equal to 1, then 1 plus 5 plus 7. That means 6 plus 7 means 13 is equal to 0, 0, c. We get c. C value is 13. Here, only critical point is 1. So, we find the remaining values by equating coefficients, x square coefficients, x coefficients in that way. Now, equating x square coefficients on both sides, we get 1 is equal to, here what is x square coefficient? A. Okay, here there is no x square term. So, directly a is equal to 1. Here c is equal to 13, a is equal to 1. Next, by equating constant term, simply, constant term is 7. Here what is the constant term? X minus 1 whole square means x square minus 2x plus 1. Constant into constant, constant. That means a minus b plus c. Already we find the value of a and c. So substitute these values in this equation, we get the value of b. Or by equating x coefficient, it is also true. By equating x coefficient, 5 is equal to, here x square minus 2x plus 1. What is the x coefficient? Minus 2a into a means, minus 2x into a means minus 2a. Here what is the x coefficient? Plus b. Already we find the value of here a. Substitute the value of a in this equation, we get b. Okay, by substituting ABC in this equation, we get the roots. It is the first method. Second method, easy method, very, very important. Second method, alternative method. Second method. Simply, x minus 1 can be taken as single term. Put, simply x minus 1 is equal to y. That implies, what is the value of x? X is equal to 1 plus y. X is equal to 1 plus y. Now, we find the partial fractions of this value, x square plus 5x plus 7 by x minus 1 whole cube. It can be reduced into, what is the value of x? 1 plus y whole square plus 5 of 1 plus y plus 7 by, simply x minus 1 means y cube. After simplification, it can be a plus b plus c by 2 means a by 2, b by 2, c by 2. Split in that way, we get partial fractions and replace y as x minus 1. That means 1 plus y square plus 2y plus 5 plus 5y plus 7 by y cube. Here, 1 plus 5 plus 7. What is this value? 7 plus 5, 12, 13 plus 2y plus 5y, 7y plus y square by y cube. After splitting, it can be reduced into 13 by y cube. 13 by y cube plus 7 by y square plus 1 by y. Okay, y square by y cube means y. But y is equal to what is the value? X minus 1. Replace these values. 1 by x minus 1, 7 by x minus 1 whole square, 13 by x minus 1 whole cube. These are the partial fractions. Very, very, very important. Very, very important. Second method. Please note this value. If the denominator contains only one term and it is a repeated linear factor, then you find the partial fractions by using this method. It is easy method and very, very important method. Okay. Next, type 3. When the denominator contains non-repeated irreducible quadratic factors. When the denominator contains non-repeated irreducible quadratic factors. Suppose the rational fraction is in this way, fx by x plus 1 into x plus 2. In this case, it is the linear factor non-repeated. Whole square. In this case, it is repeated. Suppose the problem is in this way, f of x by x square plus 1. It is the quadratic. X square plus 1 is the quadratic. Is there any factors for this value? No factors. So, it is said to be irreducible quadratic. And at the same time, x square plus 1 whole power 1. That means it is non-repeated. Suppose the problem is in this way, x square plus 1 whole square. Irreducible quadratic is repeated 2 times. Here, when the denominator contains non-repeated irreducible quadratic factors. Okay, please observe that values. Non-repeated irreducible quadratic factors. Please note this value. Type 3. When the denominator contains non-repeated irreducible quadratic factors. Let f of x by g of x be proper fraction and the denominator g of x contains non-repeated irreducible quadratic factors, then for every quadratic factor of ax square plus bx plus c, then for every quadratic factor of ax square plus bx plus b, there will be one partial fraction, and it is in the form of ax plus b by ax square plus bx plus c. ax plus b by ax square plus bx plus c. In this case, the degree of the numerator is less than. It is the second degree. So, the numerator starts from degree 1. That means it is the linear value, ax plus b. Okay, ax plus b by ax square plus bx plus c, where a comma b are constants and which are to be determined. For example, the problem is in this way. Example 1, please write this value. X by x square plus 1 into x square plus 2. It is degree of the numerator is 1, degree of the denominator is 4. And at the same time, x square plus 1 is the quadratic and it cannot be resolved into a factors. X square plus 1, delta less than 0, no factors. So, it is irreducible quadratic. Similarly, x square plus 2 is also irreducible. In this case, there will be 2 irreducible non-repeated quadratic factors. So, for every quadratic factor, there will be one partial fraction. That is in the form of ax plus b by ax square plus bx plus c. For this x square plus 1, we get ax plus b by x square plus 1. It is one of the partial fraction of x square plus 1. Next, this irreducible having also another partial fraction. That is in the form of cx plus d by x square plus 2. Now, we find a, b, c, d. Okay, please note this value. Example 1. X by x square plus 1 into x square plus 2 is equal to ax plus b by x square plus 1 plus cx plus d by x square plus 2, where a, b, c, d are constants and which are to be determined. Next, example 2. X square by 2x plus 3 into x square plus x plus 1. Please reduce this into partial fractions. In this case, it is the linear. First observe the degree of the numerator is 2, degree of the denominator is 3. It is proper or improper? Proper. First identify proper or improper. It is proper. So, it is 2x plus 3, non-repeated linear factor. It has only one partial fraction, that is a by 2x plus 3. Okay. Next, it is irreducible quadratic. It has one partial fraction. It is in the form of linear. That means bx plus c by x square plus x plus 1. Okay. Please write these two examples where a, b, c are constants. Next, resolve 2x square plus 3x plus 4 by x minus 1 into x square plus 2 into partial fractions. Resolve. Next example, 2x square plus 3x plus 4 by x minus 1 into x square plus 2 into partial fractions. Already we discussed about these values. First, we assume the partial fractions in terms of constants. Here it is the non-repeated linear factor. So, there will be one partial fraction. The corresponding partial fraction is a by x minus 1. It is the non-repeated irreducible. There will be one partial fraction. That is in the form of bx plus c by x square plus 2. Please write this value. Put 2x square plus 3x plus 4 by x minus 1 into x square plus 2 is equal to a by x minus 1 plus bx plus c by x square plus 2. After LCM, it can be reduced into 2x square plus 3x plus 4 by x minus 1 into x square plus 2 is equal to LCM is x minus 1 into x square plus 2. Here a of x square plus 2 plus bx plus c into x minus 1. By equating the numerator, denominators cancel. Equating the numerator 2x square plus 3x plus 4 is equal to a of x square plus 2 plus bx plus c into x minus 1. It is equation number 2. Now we find ABC. For getting here critical points are 1. X square plus 2 never be 0, imaginary. So we get only one constant value by putting x is equal to 1. Put x is equal to 1 in the equation 2. Put x is equal to 1 in equation 2. That means 2 plus 3 plus 4. 5 plus 4 means 9 is equal to a of 3 plus here bx plus c into 1 minus 1 means 0. Okay, what is the value of a? A is equal to 9 by 3, that is equal to 3. The value of a is 3. Next, for getting the remaining values, compare the coefficients. First you compare x square and constants or x coefficient. Any one of these values getting remaining values. Now comparing x square coefficients in equation 2, what is the x square coefficient 2? Here x square coefficient means a into x square, here a is x square, bx into x means x square, that means plus b. Okay, a plus b is equal to, what is the value of a? A is 3. Substituting this value we get b is equal to minus 1. B is equal to minus 1. Next, by comparing the constant terms in equation 2, constant terms. By comparing the constant terms in equation 2, what is the constant term here? 4. 4 is equal to, here a into 2 means 2a plus constant into constant means constant, that means minus c. 1 c into minus 1 is minus c. Already we find the value of a. What is the value of a? 3. By substituting this value, 4 is equal to 6 minus c. What is the value of c? C is equal to 6 minus 4. That implies c is equal to. C is equal to. Now we find ABC. Substitute these values in equation 1. We get the partial fractions. We get the partial fractions. Similarly, it is the homework. It is the homework. Write this problem. 3x minus 1 by x square minus x plus 1 into x plus 2. 3x minus 1 by x square minus x plus 1 into x plus 2. Resolve into partial fractions. What are the partial fractions? X square minus x plus 1 is equal to ax plus b by x square minus x plus 1. It is the linear non-repeated. So c by x plus 2. By equating numerators, put x is equal to minus 2 one case. By equating x square coefficients and constant terms, we find ABC and substitute the values of ABC in this equation, we get the partial fractions. Okay.